I made a mess of my IPD, and I just didn't realize that there were just so many incredible people out there that were prepared and able to help. I met a great guy called Richard Bate, who's the branch chair of North Wales, and from that point, something that had been, I described it as the dark arts, working my way through the IPD process. Richard just completely simplified it, showed me what was available, showed me the incredible resources we've got on the website, which I didn't realize, and it became much, much easier. For the friendships that we'd build, my very, very first mentee actually lives, it's crazy, isn't it? All those people in the world, my very first mentee lives in my village. I had no idea. And he works for the prison service, an ex-police officer. And I thought, what am I going to do to be able to support this guy? Because his specialist area of knowledge is completely away from mine. Can you imagine, a police officer and a guy that works in the events industry? But it was fantastic because I learned so much about him. In fact, I picked his brain on counter-terrorism, which was, very relevant to me. And I hope I was able to give him the same guidance through the IPD process that Richard Bate gave me. And he was struggling. He, like me, hadn't realized how much incredible resource there is available from IOSH, on the IOSH website. And that relationship, obviously, he got his chartership, but that relationship now is, 8 years old, and we're still in touch. So what it does, it allows you to build an incredible network of like-minded individuals, but who may have a specialism that you don't. So for me, it's an incredibly positive experience. I've learned much more from being a mentor from my mentees than I was ever ready for. It's certainly raised my profile. I'd say this might sound unusual, but it's influenced my decision making too, in a way. I've also learned that that some of the mentees, I find it quite stressful. They find it an uncomfortable experience, and I think I've learned to listen and actually give the mentees what they want, not what I think they want. So I think it's improved my communication skills for sure. I would ask any member of IOSH to think broadly about what's available to them, and my experience of volunteering, as a vice president, as a branch member, as a mentor, I absolutely believe has influenced my career. It's potentially changed my career. One of the things that I've been focusing on, working within the vice presidency team, is on Catch the Wave. I worked within a sustainable motorsport championship for 8 years, and the work I've done around Catch the Wave has actually precipitated a change in career. I now predominantly work in sustainability rather than pure health and safety. So you could say that mentoring has influenced a change in my career. Certainly, it's opened doors which previously would not have been opened. But that's purely just on the professional side. On the personal side, I've built up, through my mentee network, I've built up a really good group of friends who I'm, some of them I'll still go out for a drink with. I mean, the very first person I mentored, I'll meet him and we'll have a chat, we'll catch up. And it's fascinating to find, to listen to how his career has grown and my career has changed. So mentoring, for me, has had a profound effect on both my career professionally and has increased my social network.